Welcome to Real Authority. Today I'm talking about The Wrecking Crew, where Jason Momoa and Dave Bautista play estranged brothers who, when their father dies, they suspect that he was killed, so now they basically have to avenge his death. I know I rushed through the plot synopsis there in the intro, and my voice is more low energy. I'm not sick, I'm not tired. I'm just very disappointed at how this movie turned out, and I really do not want to use more time than I need to. Hopefully you're okay with that, but The Wrecking Crew really did have potential based on the sole premise that it's Jason Momoa and Dave Bautista teaming up, and to their credit, they are absolutely giving it their all. Awkward transition into the positives, oh well. I feel like the shortcomings of the screenplay as well as the flawed characters that they're playing definitely hold them back from being truly incredible, because they clearly have great comedic timing, but unfortunately the screenplay is not exactly at their level. But I'll wait until the negatives to talk about that. They do good. Directing on the surface is good. Don't know the director's name. Cinematography is John Wick Chapter 4, cinematographer. The action, when it's there, which it really isn't, is fun. I can admit that. Like, it really does feel high octane and hard hitting. Like, the movie really doesn't deserve it. But yeah, for the brief instances of action, it's fun. Also, there are a few emotional and just in general moments that do work. I can't deny that. And I guess the movie's watchable, if that's anything. But I guess I'm more annoyed with it than I am upset about it. It's not the worst movie I've ever seen, but I really do have to get into the negatives. Screenplay is not exactly doing this movie any favors. Like, the screenplay is so flawed that it's kind of insane. Like, it's generic, but I'm okay with generic as long as it's executed well, and I do feel the screenplay doesn't allow for a great execution. Again, directing good on the surface, but a director's only as good as the screenplay sometimes, and this really does feel like a bit of style over substance. Actually, no, that's not true. The substance is just really weak. I'll give the movie this. The first 30 minutes actually hooked me. I guess another positive there. The 30 minutes started out good, but then it just dropped off the face of a cliff, and I was just like, is it going to pick back up? And unfortunately, it only picks back up in, like, instances, not, like, fully rejuvenates itself, which leaves Momoa and Batista to do the heavy lifting, but they can only do so much. Like a director, an actor's only as good as the screenplay he's given, and I just don't feel the screenplay does any favors. Visual effects are pretty video gamey. Like, I've heard the complaint that movies look like video games now when they shouldn't be, and I haven't really noticed that correlation. Like, I understand the consistency of CGI is not great with every movie, but I haven't correlated it with video game effects until this movie. This movie looks straight like a video game, and it's uncanny. And this movie really doesn't have a lot of exciting moments aside from the action, as well as some banter between Momoa and Batista, but the screenplay really doesn't offer a lot of those moments. To the point where you do feel a bit of tedium. This movie didn't need to be 2 hours and 7 minutes. 1 hour and 30, and you probably would have resolved a lot of the issues. But no, the movie drags on, and it kind of adds a lot to the point where I'm pretty sure there are a few side plots that could have easily been removed, or you could have just gone straight to, I don't know, the scene which follows that side plot. It's confusing and insane because this is a streaming movie and the movie started out really good. This movie just thinks it's more cool than it actually is and more of an action comedy than it ultimately is. I will admit it does have a decent amount of action, but not enough for me to say, yeah, it's a cool action movie, because the cool action sequences can't help but be weighed down by the issues. And also the comedy. I only had one brief chuckle and that's it. That's pretty pathetic for a comedy. So I'm just left befuddled that Jason Momoa and Dave Bautista are pretty funny actors who've done pretty hilarious things in other movies, and yet here they can't help but feel bored to an extent because they clearly are trying. I mean, hell, they were both producers on this. I don't know what else to say. I guess The Wrecking Crew is a movie that you are going to forget after you see it and probably are never going to think about or rewatch again, despite the star power that Dave Bautista and Jason Momoa have. If you can just shut your brain off and enjoy the banter between Momoa and Bautista, despite how weak it is, you probably will have a good time. I just expect a lot more, and even if it is generic, it's not executed in a way that makes it worth it. As much as I wanted to give it the benefit of the doubt, the more I think about it, the worse it just gets for me. It's not the worst movie of the year, but I'm definitely going to forget it, and you will probably are too. The Real Authority rejects 4 out of 10. Yeah, I guess that's it. Excited for Sam Raimi Send Help. Interested in Jason Statham's Shelter. Iron Lung looks to be good. The Real Authority will return in Avengers Doomsday. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, and comment your thoughts and yada yada yada. Let me know what you thought about this movie, and let me know what your favorite Jason Momoa performance comedically is. I don't know, peace. Have a great rest of your day, and I'm making it awkward. Bye.